Hello and welcome to Orbit International Youth Talk Show. Talk Show is a youth space and forum where young people get to share their challenges, hopes, aspirations and dreams. Now today with us we have a very special guest, a young lady who represented Zimbabwe at Miss Earth in the Philippines. And she's not only Miss Earth, but she's a Zumba instructor and she's also a motivational speaker. Her name is Sharon Andrew. Sharon, welcome.
Hi, Unique.
How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So, tell me a little bit about yourself, Sharon.
Well, how much do you want to know? Because a little might be a lot, but
okay.
Let me go ahead by saying my name is Sharon Andrew. You can call me Sharon if you cannot pronounce my second name, which is totally fine.
What does Ankrumela mean, though?
It means the goddess of war and beauty.
Wow, beautiful.
I love to say it fast because it kind of has a thing to it.
I like that.
That. I am 22 years old, Miss Earth Zimbabwe Brand Ambassador 2016.
Yes.
And I'm a recent graduate from the University of Zimbabwe class 2016 as well. And like you already said, I'm a Zumba instructor. I don't know what else to say, but I'm a motivational speaker and I do it within the two things that I love, nature and fitness.
Okay, so when you talk to people about motivational speeches, it's mostly about fitness
and about fitness because you know what, I believe you have to be in the right mindset. You just have to be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
And already nature itself needs to call up on us so that we start activating.
Okay, I like that. Thank you. Okay, so I understand that you did a degree in applied arts.
The way you said it, you don't expect a mom a degree.
Well, no. I mean, beauty and brains. It's something that we should link, obviously. Why did you choose specifically?
Well, if anyone has been to the University of Zimbabwe knows a degree rarely chooses you.
Okay.
I did a bachelor in applied arts. I started to love the degree later. I did linguistics, German, and literature. It was very new, very hard, but later I discovered my love to find out about different cultures, learning different things other than the normal setting that I know about, which is Zimbabwe. And so then that's when I just set out as a young individual to get to know more beyond the borders that I'm confined in.
Wow, that's brilliant. So you can speak German?
Conversational. Let's just say if someone asks about time or asks my name or I don't know, something very basic. I'm not an amazing speaker, but I can understand.
So can you say hi in German?
Tag.
Ah, nice.
Good
very
day
simple.
Is Guten Tag. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Good afternoon. Guten Abend.
Okay, that's nice. I guess I should get more lessons from you, obviously.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
at some point I would obviously want to go to German.
Yeah.
I heard there are very interesting men that side.
Okay, we'll bring that in the next segment.
Yes. Well, you representing the Earth was, I think, quite a big move, obviously. And I wanted to find out, why did you choose to represent the environment?
Do you know it was? And I met a lot of people who I've known before and they wouldn't have pictured me as that person. And for me, I wouldn't also have pictured myself as that person. It started in 2012 when I worked with Sunshine Group.
Yes.
I joined a cleaning campaign where we routed up youth and we showed them how to recycle and get money out of it, creating employment. And it was such an amazing project, I won't lie to you. Seeing the impact it had on young people made me want to say, I want to do this. I've not been in the environment long enough to speak loads about it or something truly profound about it, but the little I've learned and the little I've done has been so amazing. It has inspired my journey to go on and on and on.
All right. Why do you think a lot of young people especially, they don't think the environment is important in this day and age? I mean, it's something that's being talked about. Different companies talk about it. They see it on TV. They hear it on the radio. But it's something that just doesn't really captivate them. You know, we still see a lot of people throwing litter out there. We see a lot of people still cutting down trees and doing, you know, all those sort of things. Why do you think the message hasn't gone out to people as much?
I really think any message or any product for it, for people to know about it, is about awareness.
Yes.
So maybe we have not done well when it comes to awareness. And this brings me to my project. As part of Miss Earth, my project was to go around schools countrywide and speak to kids, go into schools. So we were granted permission by the Ministry of Youth and Education, primary education, and we'd go into schools. But I cannot entirely say the young people in Zimbabwe do not know about the environment, which is actually pretty shocking for me, that we do have young people who know. We do have young people participating. You're just not in those circles. And when I joined those circles, I met young people who are amazing.
Wow.
Like, for instance, meeting 84 delegates who are all coming for one cause was super amazing. And some of them younger, some of them from 18. So I think there is a certain part with young people who don't know, but we certainly do have young people who do, and I applaud that effort that they do every single day to push awareness. So as far as awareness is concerned, it is important that we engage our councils.
Yes.
We engage all sectors and organizations that do the environment to say, look, the message is out there, but it's not loud enough.
Yes.
So let's engage more people. Let's do this. Let's make it loud enough for everyone to know.
Okay. So what sort of stuff would you be teaching the young people, or the awareness campaigns? What would you be talking about?
When it comes to schools, we had a very simple program because we were working with primary schools, and the attention span of a child in primary school is not that long as of an adult. So we had to make it interesting. We had to dance if we had to. We had to incorporate the message.
Wow.
Dances and music and songs.
Okay.
And we would take the kids for tree planting, show them how to plant trees. We would do cleaning campaigns, whether at the school or in the communities that they stay in. So with primary schools, it was more of a very entertaining activity. It was just us saying to the kids the simple 5 R's.
Yeah.
The simple 5 R's. Reduce, recycle, respect, reuse. Make sure that you know this and you know how to use it. When you go back home, ask mom, ask daddy, can you help me? How does this work? And we also help you. And the council was also part of a big part of our campaigns. They helped us with bins, and so the kids can see bins are clearly labeled, cans, plastics. So it starts from there. It starts from those basic, simple principles, and then you graduate to it. And the amazing thing about it all is I was a student in the process, and I was learning with them. So it was fun. It was truly great.
Well, I'm sure they had such a good time, especially with you. Well, after the short break, Miss Sharon Andrew will continue with us as she tells us her journey up to the point she became Miss Earth. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Orbit International Youth Talk Show. Now, just before the break, we had Miss Earth. We actually still have Miss Earth still here with us, and she is still telling us about her journey up to the point where she became Miss Earth and she went to a pageant in Philippines. Welcome back, Sharon.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I have to say this, like I have...
No.
I
have a feeling it's not that good.
Let me just say this, because it has been heavy on me and I just have to take it out.
You did know in front of cameras, right?
Sharon, you were like my little sister. We go way back. We were at high school.
Have I been replaced from the position?
No, not at all. Not at all. But you were like a younger sister to me back in high school.
I know what you're about to.
And it's funny how you've transformed completely. You used to be the tomboy, so everyone knew you as
there you go, Unique. Thank you for putting it out.
I was surprised that, oh my gosh, my little sister has become this empowered, beautiful. You were beautiful back then, but you're so enhanced now. So I have to ask you this. When was that aha moment for you when you decided, you know what, I'm just gonna move away from that
stuff, or maybe
and become a model? When was that moment when you...
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I always tell this to a lot of people. I don't think I'm a model.
Okay.
When it comes to Miss Earth, I'm more of a brand ambassador. I speak on behalf of a principle that I believe, on behalf of the principles that Miss Earth Trust organization holds, because I so deeply and passionately believe in those principles.
Yes.
But if you do want to ask when I started wearing a dress,
yes.
Well, in the life of every girl, there's going to be that point.
Okay.
And there are going to be a lot of things that start developing that you don't understand.
Yes.
And you just have to give into the feeling. And maybe it's because I never tried to be a girl, and I never really put an effort. But I just started to like it. And recently I bumped into a friend, her name is Zimbabwe. She also used to be a tomboy with me. And I understand she's now a designer, which is totally amazing. And I saw Vimbai in a pink dress.
Oh my gosh.
So like I said, Unique, I just think it's every girl gets to that point.
Yes.
Where you're like, okay, maybe the dress is not so bad.
Girl, high five. Come on, give me a high five. I am very proud of the, transformation.
Thank you so much. I hope it's a great transformation as
Yes,
well.
it is. So what was the journey? Tell me about the journey for you until you became Miss Earth.
My country, Zimbabwe, is home to some of the world's rarest creatures. The expression of beauty by Mother Earth through iconic landforms and rivers, home to one of the 7 natural wonders of the world.
For you to become an ambassador, you're tasked to do different environmental projects.
Okay.
So Miss Earth is not your usual pageant, it is a program that has been designed to empower young Zimbabwean women and obviously push forward the message of change, the message of green in the world, awareness on the environment.
Yes.
And so I met Thandi Muringa back in 2014 and she was so passionate about the environment and she told me about Miss Earth. And that is when I initially joined the organization. And since then, I've been working together with Tani in all my projects. And it has been amazing. So each candidate has to do environmental projects that are judged according to a certain percentage. And then the usual, a photogenic competition.
Yes.
Choosing the most photogenic model.
Yes.
And then the grand coronation, where there's a grand night. And you basically get chosen according to what you've done. So the environmental projects are the main gist about it. So it's about what you were doing. In my project, I was a volunteer with Mkurisi Woodlands. I worked with cleaning, shepherding the kids, and then started doing my projects in activating tree plan, tree cleaning campaigns, working with young youths from church or from schools.
Wow.
It was amazing. The journey is emotional, just like any other boot camp. But at the end of the day, it graduated me from Sharon and Carmela Andrew, a young person doing a lot of things that young people do, to Sharon and Carmela Andrew, an aware environmentalist.
Wow.
Someone who doesn't know much but wants to do it. And my passion was ignited.
Wow, that's amazing. So has it always been like a passion, like environment?
No.
You never looked at the environment as...
I had no idea that the consequences of littering were so bad. I remember back in 2016, which is not so long ago, I don't know why I say that, but 2016, early year, we went to Ghana, Accra. We were working with Silva Komode, who is a delegate for the environment, and there were floods that killed a lot of people.
Oh gosh.
When you trace down to what caused them, you would be shocked. Imagine this, you're in a city where people are littering every single day.
Wow.
Council that does not respond to it, and therefore litter blocks drainages. If drainages are blocked, the water will rain will come, and the water won't have anywhere to go, and that will cause raises in capitals and all that. And that water is due to be dangerous to people or to whatever it may cause. So I got to a point where we do root analysis. We look at really big problems and we trace them down. So environment has never been a passion. If anything, I was part of the citizens who have been damaging the environment. Sorry to say that scream, but I didn't know little things like littering, little things like not doing sustainable ways or using my electricity well had such a huge impact, and I left a really big carbon footprint on the earth. And so it was amazing learning that to be an environmentalist doesn't mean engaging in such a huge project to make a difference. It starts from small things. And so we started a project where we're basically pushing for behavioral change. Behavioral change is you just changing what you do generally and daily.
Wow. I'm so glad that you've become so enlightened and you're sharing that knowledge with so many other young people out there. I think there are a lot of people that actually need to know how important the environment is. Now, I know the pageant, the Earth pageant, was held in Philippines. In such a different country with different people, how did you cope with meeting, different races, people with different languages? How did you cope?
Hey, if Philippines was such an amazing experience, Unique. I say this with a lot of energy because it was eye-opening.
Yeah.
We were 84 different people from different countries.
Yeah.
And already in a country with a language that I don't speak. But it was amazing because they made it comfortable for everyone. It was in English, although me being a language student wanted to know how to say this and that, how to say that and that. So meeting a different culture was definitely amazing. And that's the most important part of my journey. Meeting new cultures, different foods, engaging in different dances, rich cultures, just getting to know something other than the one that you're used to is always an amazing experience. And Philippines in itself was not one culture. It was 85 cultures.
Wow.
Brought into one small space, which was amazing because I brought in Zimbabwe. I saw the flavor of America. I got the flavor of Latinas, Africa, all over. So cultures were amazing. Discovering what people do in different places was totally amazing.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
well, after the break, Miss Sharon Andrew is going to tell us how to mix fitness and beauty. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to the show. Now, just before we were still talking to Miss Earth, and she was telling us about her journey as she went to Philippines and about how important the environment is. Now we're going to be talking about how important it is to keep fit and to also, also care about nature and the environment. Welcome back, Sharon.
Hi.
How are you? Okay, so why is it important to keep fit? As a young person, as a young lady, why?
I feel like if I address the question as why is it important to keep fit, I would get a lot of comments and a lot of criticism. So I will say why I feel I should keep fit. My personal experience is I love how it feels after the sweat, just feeling like you're doing something really good for yourself. And the ultimate goal, to have that great body. But the ultimate thing the ultimate thing is to look great. For me, it's how I feel. I feel really good. I feel energized. I can start my day on a really good note, and everything just makes a lot of sense when you're eating clean and you're going to the gym. And I love that. I love dance, and at the same time, it's a job. Paid dance is also amazing for me.
Oh wow. I know we were speaking earlier and you were telling me that you're coming from the gym and this was at 4 a.m.
Yes.
That is amazing.
We have I work with Zoro Nira. We work together and we were at a boot camp. We do boot camps every morning. And it's an amazing program and we teach Zumba together. I'm an assistant to him. He's basically taught me everything I know. And
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So how can we as young ladies, now I think I'm referring to here, how can we keep it? I know you've been inviting me to come to your Zumba class.
Yes,
I will come. I will.
I thought I was coming to run a segment of Zumba here at my team.
I think next time when you come through, we'll just have a session where you're just teaching us how to dance. Yeah.
We should.
So how can we keep fit and also maintain beauty as young ladies?
Maintaining beauty comes from within.
Okay.
My mom always says, if as beautiful as you can be, bath in milk or whatever, if you don't have a great heart, your picture will always show. It doesn't matter how beautiful your pose or you have the best designer dress. It comes from within. It's you working within. It's you working on your inner beauty. You being a great person and basically have good intentions for everything you do, which we're all at fault for not always being in the right lane. But it's about trying to live as a great person every single day, doing kindness, helping the elderly people, like we've always learned since we're kids.
Yes.
And when it comes to fitness, it's about eating right. There's a lot of growing fast food networks out there, and as a young person, it's important that we start eating right. I remember I read a book, I don't remember who it was by, and it says that it's so sad that a lot of people in our generation are going to leave a lot of kids as orphans.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a packed statement. It's very profound.
Yes.
That's because we're killing ourselves each and every day. And it connects with the environment. Everything we do in our daily lives, what we eat, how we do it, where we work, everything you do coming into your system, is it helping your system or is it destroying it? So it's important that we think about that. It's really important.
Wow. You're definitely right. I will definitely take some notes from you after. Definitely.
After what? That burger for lunch?
No. After. Okay. I love this statement. I think you said it whilst you're also at the pageant and you keep repeating it. And I have to read it. So allow me.
Sure.
You say climate change is real, whether or not we start making a change or not. Please explain that. I think it's such an amazing statement and it's very rich. Tell me.
Well, there was a time when I was reading an article and it says scientists predict that climate change will be there still.
Yes.
And it hit me hard. It really hit me hard. And to me, I thought, if it's still going to be there and we're doing something about it, at least we'll reduce the impact of it.
Yes.
But if it's still going to be there and we do nothing about it, it's going to hit us so hard and it's just going to be disastrous.
Yes.
So I thought to myself, look, we need to start.
Yes.
We need to start making a change. And that's when it dawned on me to say, I need to start doing something myself as an individual.
Yes.
So climate change is real in Zimbabwe and everywhere else.
Yes.
And it's important that as people we start getting ourselves educated. We start knowing how at least to decrease the impact of it. I know you might have a busy schedule and go to work, which brings me back to this book. Like I said,
yes,
I was not always an environmentalist. I actually until this day don't know much. But I had the privilege of meeting Matthias Galba.
Yes.
He's dubbed on the internet of the world over as the greenest man alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where does he stay?
His parents stay in Malaysia and he moves around. I'm not really sure where he is now, but I think he's in Germany. He's holding a masterclass in Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Green Man's Guide to Green Living and Working.
Yes. And you know what? He is literally the greenest man alive.
Are
From
you
what he
serious?
wears